Maybe. We'll see. It's doing its thing. It's doing its best. I wanted Éalú. Pretty please. Yay! Yay! Yippee. Let me close Steam running in the background though. There we go. Alright. I'm going to assume the stream is working, but I can double check real quick. Oh yeah, I hear it. Yeehaw. Alright. We are going to try resuming this after my attempt to resume last time the internet went out. So hopefully the internet doesn't go out. Someone in the chat asks, you guys like Tally Hall? The answer is yes. I love being normal about music. I just have to point out again that last time Saucely pointed out that this mouse is an artist. He's drawn all these pictures as these pencils. Yes, Éalú. Alright. So where we last left off is we figured out how to do a lot of the little tasks and puzzles, but not all of them. Oh, interesting, this one actually saved. Sometimes it like seems to save the tasks and some of them it doesn't. Yeah, this is like the Tally Hall fan channel. But see, my connection of Éalú to Tally Hall is that the studio behind it, Beyond the Bark, made a Tally Hall fan animated video in a similar style to like Tomcat Disposables, you know, like that. A lot of same concepts in animation. So yeah, so this is a Tally Hall reference to me. I mean, also it's just like the Willwood Tally Hall overlap is quite powerful. But yes, this is our mouse friend, Willard. At least I've just named him Willard. Because I don't know if he has a canonical name. I need to grab my mad scientist notes. I was starting to map out all of the things. Alright. So there's the mill and there's the gear. But I don't think I need to go down to the mill right now. There's some cheese over there. Alright. I'm gonna go to the 13 circle puzzle. The 13 slices. The ruler of everything reference. Oh, okay, there we go. I thought I broke Willard for a second, and that would have been very sad. Oh, I still have to do. Alright, in the chat, through? I'm not sure how to read the username actually. It has an update from last time. They got a 20 out of 20 on the homework they were working on. But now, a presentation tomorrow worth 300 points. Yeah, lock in on the homework. Pretty please. Okay, now is it just not letting me click, or am I just totally forgetting how this game mechanic works? Maybe let me leave the room and come back. Is there something I have to do over here? I don't seem to remember there having to be something to do. Maybe I forgot. Or let me press these. I don't know. Okay. So it's a name, constant username change thing. So last time it was Rossi Federi. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm pausing it so that way I can heart it. Thank you for wasting money. I appreciate it. Enjoy this gameplay of me trying to remember what I'm doing. Tomato says, I think the goal is to make all the circles full. So the thing is, if you notice when you hover over different interactable items, a little circle appears. But it wasn't letting me press the circle on those buttons. And I've been able to solve the puzzle before, but if you quit the game and you come back, you have to solve the puzzle again. So... yeah. Anyways, but yeah, thank you to... I'm only here because my old channel got deleted for... sending a beautiful blue message with $1.99. Alright, well, let me go turn the pipe to activate the mill. I forgot how words worked for a second there. But if we come back over here, this puzzle stayed solved. And then in this room, oh wait, we go over one more room. There we go. Okay, maybe it was already set up correct, and I outsmarted myself. I was thinking that it didn't stay, and it did. But yeah, but there's the beautiful heart puzzle that stayed solved. Let's go back to this room up here. And let's just have like a moment of appreciation for the Willwood soundtrack. It's so beautiful. And then I'm only here because my old channel got deleted. So thanks for helping us experience the pandemonium that was Sonic Lunch. You know, I'm glad I got to help document it. Be able to, yeah, have people share in the experience who couldn't otherwise. It was definitely chaotic. I still keep searching. Like, there's a lot of people recorded videos and different vlogs of their POVs. So I keep finding some, and they're very silly. I like it very much. Yes. Oh my god, what the heck? Is this new? Am I just losing my marbles? This is entirely different than what I remember. Oh my gosh. It is quite possible that they updated the game. I don't know. They were like tabling for Éalú somewhere. I don't know, I saw it from, oh gosh. I saw it from Willwood's Patreon. So this is new. Okay, let me go back. Where is... what happened to the soundtrack? Oh, we're in a different room. It's scary now. Okay, what the heck? I have to redo my map. Okay, so here's the mill, and this is what I have labeled as the garage. And then in the past, what was over here was a clue, but it's not a clue anymore, so it definitely changed. Yeah, Willwood's music, highly recommend. It's pretty fun. Okay, and then this puzzle area is different. Okay, so now my map is irrelevant. I tried mapping out these rooms, all the cupboards and drawers. all the leaf spots on the floors, but now it's different. Interesting. Oh, wow. It's thinking about it. Okay. Intriguing. Oh, man. Huh. Well, that was pretty easy. I'll pretend that I knew what I did to solve that puzzle. I honestly was not paying attention. Alright, so now that room is puzzle walkway. Yeah, I'm just that cool, guys. Okay, wait, let me go back. Now it's so confusing. Because that used to be a clue room, but now it's a puzzle room, and now this is a corner room. Ay, ay, ay. Need to, like, make a new map, I guess. So silly. Maybe I'll, like, figure this out. I feel like I was talking about something. I'm gonna write out the. We're back to the cheerful, like, happy, cozy music. No longer sound like we're in the middle of a chase scene. Alright. Another corner here. 40. Intriguing. Farewell, I'm only here because my old channel got deleted. I hope you have a great day / night. Hello, Swordbird. Eat 40 cheese. I thought we were avoiding the cheese, but I guess I haven't tried eating the cheese. But alright, well, maybe we do have to eat 40 cheese? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Apparently, since the map changed. Alright. So let's go back up here. I think that's cool though. I wonder if they did update it. If they're like, oh yeah, let's add another level. Swordbird asks, how hard are the puzzles? So the thing is, it took me, 2 hours to puzzle through like 4 out of the 6, or at least the 6 I was guessing were there. But then playing the game again, maybe like it's been like 2 weeks since I last did, there's this whole other room that appeared with the puzzle, and I just kind of accidentally solved it. I actually don't know how I solved this one. But yeah, the map changed. Because I was starting to write down every single room because I was getting so lost. Yeah, so it's different now. Yeah, this used to have this puzzle. It is not anymore now. This is okay, this was the room I was thinking of. So that's like, it shows a variety of different puzzles to be solved. At least that's kind of one of my guesses. let me see. That's strange. Check my audio. I don't know if I did anything that made a difference. Oh, I think I know what the issue is. 1 second. I gotta select the microphone. Settings. Properties. Microphone blue snowball. Okay. I think I bumped a cord, which is what happened. So, yeah, we'll see if this stays, and if it doesn't, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll turn the soundtrack down a bit more too. How's this? Or is it still too loud? Oh, I paused it on accident. LOL. Oh, I didn't mean to go back into that room. But yeah, let me know how this is now. I think I might have bumped a cord on my microphone. But we'll see. Hello, Noah Gaming. Alright, so this leads to the puzzle of the circles. That was in the other room that Tomato was talking about. And what we figured out with this puzzle is it wasn't filling every single circle, it was actually getting it where they would be halved. Ignore the demonic cat meowing in the background right now. It's just part of the landscape. Also, I like how in these pictures here you can see like a little bit of like fuzz on the tip of the mouse's nose from like the wood. I just think it's cool. Alright. Let's see. Are these rooms the same? Okay, so... Wait, let me go back. Pinky Boy says hi. Hello. Okay, I think I confused myself in where I was. But that's alright. Alright, here's the mill. It is indeed a very whimsical game. Like, just look at this little critter going around. Okay, so there's that room. And... okay, go over here. Okay, there was that clue room. Okay, okay. I'm reorienting myself, I think. Alright. Go upwards. Oh, I confused myself again. Okay, this has all the puzzles. Yes. And then a door that goes somewhere, but we don't know where yet. Okay, and then this door goes to the side. And then this shows the clue that we could see before. Go to the side. Swordbird says, is the map changing part of the progression or an update? I'm tempted to say it's an update, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised since it's been a bit of time since the game launched if it had been an update. But adding new rooms is quite a bit of detail, so I don't know. It could have been either way. Alright. You know what? I'm just gonna wander these rooms. I feel like I'm gonna have to completely redo my map anyway, but it's okay. Alright. Oh yeah, so this puzzle still remained solved, so that's good. So it's just the circle one that didn't say solved. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go. I had to think about it. Alright. So I think this part is staying the same. The sad piano area. I love the lighting. Okay, so this all seems to be saying pretty similar. There's this section of death. Sword would ask, oh, so you didn't finish? No, I had solved 4 out of the 6 puzzles I could find, and it had already been a few hours by that point, and I was tired. So it's like, oh, I'll come back to it. So it's different from, like, the last time I came to it. This one was the one that had the, like, weird teleportation, I think. Unless it's different. So then I think if I go back up here... then, yeah, it branches to the 2 other... Wow. If I go through here... 1... 2... Wow, that was like the same room. Like, just about. Intriguing. Okay, anyways. Over here. Yeah, and so this is the one where you go down, it teleports you to this room, but if you go back up, you're back in the other room. That was the one that hurt my brain last time. Yeah, okay, okay. Alright, well that puzzle remains solved. And then there was a weird, like, glass thing in this room, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah. I don't think we were trusting it, though. I do like how you can see the reflection of the mouse in it. But a lot of things, when you click on them, kill you in this game. Which is rather unfortunate. You have to be quite wise of your decisions. Farewell, Swordbird. Right. Oh, interesting. I think this one's a bit different. Because before there was like an alligator trap. Oh wait, no, it's still there. Yeah, we're not gonna go into the mouth. Okay, maybe I just didn't know there was cheese in that room last time. I'll add that to my scheme. Back to that room. Where the metal thing is up here. Yes. Okay. So it's just that the map was like pushed around slightly for the clue of 40 cheese. If that's what that meant. Take us back to mill. Almost. Okay, one more down. Okay, now we're back with the mill. Alright. Let us go back down to the kitchen area, as I like to call it. Where there's the circle puzzle to be solved once more. The groovy music. Oh, it's already solved. Oh my gosh. That's why I can't click it. I already solved it. Oh my goodness. It stays solved. Okay. Because this door is open and that door is open. By gosh. My bad. LOL. Alright, let's go over here. TI-89 Advanced Graphing Calculator says, just joined. What's happened so far? I've started resuming my playthrough of the game. Because I tried resuming my playthrough a bit ago and my Wi-Fi wasn't good. So it's been a bit of time since then. So I've rejoined. I'm just kind of recounting all of the puzzles I've done so far. And then I discovered a room that wasn't there before. I want to say it was added. It didn't match my map. And then I totally accidentally solved the puzzle. I'll pretend I'm just really, really cool and good at it. Alright, this one has the mysterious door. But I don't know if we're trusting that door. And then going down here... Neom. 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 Okay, then there's this other mysterious door. Oh, it has all of the puzzles are starting to fill in and it's just missing one. Let me see. Do I have my notes of what that was? Oh, it was the grid. Okay, so I just have to do the grid puzzle, I think? And then this door would open. That is my hypothesis. I think. So. Okay. But I think that's what's happening, is these are filling in. Maybe? What is this one then? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I could have just forgot. Wait. Maybe that room was always there and I just missed it somehow? Because that would be that is the puzzle that I solved, of clearing the pathway to walk through. So maybe I just completely missed it last time, somehow? Or maybe I did teleport into a room that wasn't there before. I don't know. Either way, it's been some time, and I'm coming back with, refreshing eyeballs on this game. Alright, so then that means the last thing to solve is the grid. Alright. Let's try to make our way back up there. I do wonder what the 40 cheese meant, though. Let's make our way back to the garage with the scary cheese music. by the beautiful mill. I like the felt used for water. It's pretty cool. Alright. Click. Beep. Alright. So I think it means that we're figuring out the grid puzzle. So I wonder if this is having to put the locations of everything on a map? Maybe? Like if these are all of the different rooms? I guess we could try it. So we have the heart puzzle. And then 1, 2, 3 rooms down is where the circle puzzle thing was. So we could try that. 2, 3. Alright. I'll press the center button. Alright. And now we've got the diamond. Okay. Let's start from by the heart. Okay. So 1 there, 1 over was a clue. We move 1 over again. We move 1 up. We move 1 up again. That's where the mill would be. I feel like the music's not stress-inducing for this at all. I said I was at the mill, right? Oh my gosh, I already forgot. Alright, heart. 1 square over. 2 square over. 1, 2, 3. 4 up. Okay, yeah, so that's where the mill would be. And then we move 1 up. That's in the garage. And then move another 1 up. I think that's the entryway to where the clue is. So then there's 1 to the side. That's where a clue is. Press 1 to the side again. And 1 to the side again. And then lastly, ending up here. Alright. We'll see if that's right. Alright. This is the grid puzzle. So... oh, I guess I could do it in proximity to where the diamond puzzle was. So we had the diamond puzzle. And then, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Here's a puzzle room. 1, 2, 4. I already feel like I lost count of what I was doing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 4 over and 1 up. Saucely says, Emma, can you gritty on stream for all of us? The answer is no. No, I cannot. Alright. Well, it appears that this puzzle is in this room. So we'll find out. Alright. Then the moving walls. Let's see, so we're underneath this puzzle. We go down 1. Then we go 1 to the side. Alright, and lastly we got the mill. So, in proximity to the heart, have it to the side. And then another one to the side. Wait. Okay, I lost track what I was doing. Alright, so there's the room there. We move up. This room where there's a clue in it. Then we move to the side. And we move up. And we move up one more room. And that's where the mill is. Which I guess is that close to the other room. Oh my gosh. Okay, I did get it right. Sasha says, good thing you've been keeping track of all these rooms. I know. Yeah, even with my, like, scrawled extra sticky notes. Okay. It worked out. It worked out. Alright, let's see what this next room is. My goodness. My goodness. I wonder if this is a map of all of the rooms. You know, time to write this down on a sticky note. Or take a picture. But you know, sticky note, or actually I'll write it on my grid paper. I should still have some room on my grid paper. Just really lean into the mad scientist look. And I have colored pencils. And I don't have my camera hooked up. It would be kind of fun to show it off, but alright, we've got, I don't think I have a red, no I do have a red coloring pencil. Oh wait, it's not sharp. Okay, well I'm gonna go with an orange coloring pencil. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 2 square on the top here. We've got some silver, which will just be colored in with regular seams. Oh yeah, because the door opened and now we're in this room that has green tiles, so this is another green tile area. I wonder if it explains the warping room now. Anyways, I'll keep coloring, get it? And then maybe I'll send like a picture to myself and show it later. So people can truly see the extent of my madness. Alright. I feel like all of these little footsteps are also important. There's a lot of detail in this singular image. It will take a bit of time, but it shall continue onward. In chat, there's discussion about boo baskets, and I don't know what that is. Black space to just make it blue since I filled in gray. That's the sound my cats make at 4 a.m. That did happen to me this morning. I knew it would, but it was worth it. Because that meant cuddling with a cat. Because it started getting cold. Meow. Meow. Right. Continuing. Coloring in these tiles. Yeah, I do want to say it's a map. But I'm not entirely sure. Sorry, this is, I'm sure, very exciting POV of just the mouse going back and forth right now, but I am aggressively scribbling out this map. When I resume to my questing, are there any rooms in particular people in the chat would like to see before I try going to that door? Red squares are at the top. Okay, yeah, this must be all of the different doors in the rooms. Because, like, for example, I think we're here in this one. And so there's only one door that goes out this way. Okay, I can see it, I can see it. It's much nicer looking than what I scrolled out from my map. And that makes sense, it's all in a grid, so these ones are like... There's certain rooms that you can... They might be right next to each other, but you can't enter in all of them. So I guess maybe it's a bit redundant to have two maps, but, you know, maybe it helps. At first glance, I thought it was going to be something where, like, you have to, like, retrace certain steps, but I realized those little dashes are just... where the different doors are. I wonder if in the lore of the universe, if, like, Willard's family left behind these notes for him and how to survive. Oh, my throat's clearing those screen squares. It is interesting that it looks like this door goes upward into another room. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to the room. Alright, I'm going to admire this again. Like, I wonder if it's like there was a... Wait, let me try going through this door. Okay, yeah, the felt does kind of pause a bit. Like, let me see where his tail goes. I don't know. Because for me, I'm kind of thinking that... this animation is kind of running independently of Willard's back and forth motion. Because it seems like it's a pretty consistent loop here, and that this is maybe doing its own loop, but maybe I'm just making that up. Because my thought is, oh, maybe you're taking pictures and kind of like you crop like this half and overlay it on Willard moving back and forth with these shadows. Just because this is moving at a much faster frame rate. And that would be a ridiculous amount of pictures. But, I don't know. I do like the mysteries of stop motion, personally. There's a lot of fun ways you can kind of, like, get around taking pictures. Because, yeah, I think everyone who's in here was here when I was streaming last time, but, like, this, for those who don't know, this entire game is animated using pictures for stop motion. Through like it's like Andrew, but the Roo. Oh, it must be the Roo, like the Andrew. The Roo says the weirdcore videos would have gone so hard if this game/soundtrack came out 4 years ago. Be the change you want to see in the world. You could still make those weirdcore videos. Really quick, I'm gonna pull up a comparison of the. I have it. The screen is frozen for a moment, but that is intentional. I'm gonna pull up the picture comparing the Tomcat Disposables puppet versus the Éalú puppet. Because they are built different. Let's see if it will let me do it. Yeah. There we go. So, as you can see, Tomcat Disposables is just a little baby. It's just a little guy. The Éalú puppet is a bit bigger, built a bit different. I wonder if... Yeah, I wonder what really the... Because, I mean, I think it's kind of like the idea of it's almost like an AU of Tomcat Disposables. But I wonder if you could almost even see it as like, oh, this could be like the parent of the Tomcat Disposables mouse. I don't know. But yeah, and this one seems to have a bit more of like the wood burned effect around it, and it has like a twined tail for Tomcat Disposables, while this one is just a bit more like straight metal. So, and also Tomcat Disposables has a little mouth. Éalú does not. And like the patterning on the wheels is different. So, yeah, I wonder if they are considered the same character or just like alternate universe versions of each other. But like the moving mechanics looks pretty similar to me, at least, of like the gears. But yeah. But they're both quite beautiful puppets. If I had a laser cutter and the files for these, I would love to have a little mouse to print off. Not print off, I'm thinking of a 3D printer. Well, I guess if the STL files exist, I could 3D print it. But, you know, the woodcutter aspect of it is quite beautiful. Anyways, that's me just nerding out about stop motion and puppets. Let us go back to Mr. Willard here, who I will try to not have die. Alright, we are not touching the cheese. Okay, we're already in this room. Oh, I wonder if... So I was going on about a theory before, that there's like a section of this map that is like heaven, maybe, and that there's another one that seems like it could be hell or the underworld. I don't know. I was kind of going for a game theory moment, maybe. I guess I would have to like figure it out, but you know, we've got this whole I call this area the garage for funsies, just because I'm trying to label the different like patterns in this house. Yeah, so let's see. Let me look at the map. Okay, yeah, so I go straight up. And then upwards. Oh yeah, and here's the scary room. Or not scary. It's the dramatic piano area. Okay, what's interesting interesting is it looks like there's a door here on the map that was in the other room, but it does not exist. It's just a corner. Wait. But then this goes to the side. I don't know. I feel like this whole section of the map is just built different. Yeah. I feel like this one, the door opens when you've died 24 times. I don't particularly want to have this poor mouse die 24 times, at least not right now. But that's kind of my guess of what that does. I guess if I want to figure out that room, he would have to perish that many times, which would not be very fun. All right. Let's go back down here. Like, let me refer to the map that was drawn there. Yeah, you know what? Actually, it doesn't make logical sense. It does not to me. Or I wonder if this is all the red squares? Maybe this is all of the red squares. I don't know. I don't know. It is a mystery to me. It sounds like piano strings in the soundtrack are being, like, I don't know, leaned against. Will Wood does have a habit of, like, just, I don't know, making really cursed sounds with the strings on a piano. I have a feeling that this item would make Willard die in new and interesting ways, so I will not do it. But I will admire the little reflection in the glass. I also like how he just backs directly out of the room there. That's so silly. Does he do that? No, I feel like for most rooms he like spins around and properly exits. Yeah, he like doesn't back up away furiously. Man, I've definitely mapped the cupboards and drawers by now. I do want to see if my theory of the door being open at the bottom is true. Okay. I feel like I am like starting to memorize some of these paths now. Maybe. Just a little bit. I think this area has my favorite of the soundtracks. At least, you know, from what I've heard so far. I think I go down. And I go down again. Huh. Oh! Okay, it did open the door. At first I was like, oh, it's stay closed. But I'm not gonna go through quite yet. Not quite yet. I may take a quick water break. I may do that. I wonder if I can like add text on the OBS stream real quick. I'll be like taking water break BRB. Yeah, let's see. Taking water break BRB. Sign off Emma. Oh my gosh, how can I misspell my own name? Alright. Okay. I'll be back. The Roo says, as Andrew or Rob IDK said at Sonic Lunch, hydrate before you dihydrate. These are words of wisdom. For real. For real. Alright, let me remove this text on my screen. There we go. Alright, so. And let me get the chat on the side there. Okay. We're back. We are back. And we are going to explore this door that opened now that we have solved all of the puzzles. So let us enter. Ooh, more. Oh my gosh, you guys hear that? Now this is more to add to my map. Teehee. Alright. Okay, this is the door. It's so calm. Cricket loop. Ooh, it's getting louder. Are we nearing the great outdoors? It's so serene. And louder. Ever so slightly. But yes, look at this. This looks like the outside. You know what'd be really sad is if, you know, Willard takes a step outside and immediately gets, like, swooped up by an owl. I doubt that's what's going to happen here, but that would be really dark. Oh, the little wheelie. Oh my gosh. The hat! I love the hat. Aww. They're so happy to see each other. I realize the hat is a thumbtack, I think. Maybe. Aww. They escaped. Yippee! Oh my gosh. They made it out. Oh my gosh. More family escaping. Aww. It's so cute. Look at them go. Music composed and recorded by Will Wood. And the sun rising with the fog in the distance. Oh my gosh. The time lapse. The little box they escaped from. Aww. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. The little swans. Oh my gosh. Those are swans in the pond. We got the good ending. I am fascinated of, you know, what the bad ending would have been like, but maybe that'll be for another time. Oh my gosh, it's the Emma doppelganger, Emma Fisher Owen from Beyond the Bark. Man. It was so sweet. Thank you, the player, for caring for your mouse. We did it. I think we made it through without me dying this entire past hour, which is good. I got better at taking care of the little guy. Éalú. Yippee! Yippee! It's beautiful. All right. Yeah! I got an achievement. I wonder what it says for my... I wonder what happens if I try loading it again. This is the one I did. I wonder. Or I wonder if I just would resume where I left off. IDK. Yeah, I think that'll be more to explore for another time. But now let me pull up Steam because I gotta see what the achievement was that I got. But it was a very sweet game. I liked that ending. He got the good ending. Library. My stuff? Éalú. Éalú, good ending. All right. Google Translate. Because this is in Irish. Because Beyond the Bark is from Ireland. Unless we have an Irish reader / speaker in the chat. But I have a feeling the time zones probably are not aligning for that right now, is my suspicion. Alright, let me figure out Google Translate, because I'm really curious what the achievement is that I got. Do 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 do. Translate. Why is it suggesting that it's Portuguese? That is not. All right. Irish to English. The Rue says, my friend just said soft fuzzy mouse, Lemon Demon reference. I didn't even know she listened to Lemon Demon. You know, Lemon Demon is pretty great. You know, you got to get the seasonal listen through. Alright, I feel like there might have been a translation error here from Google Translate. It's saying escape from the Lubra, go out, find community. Find a community. I don't know what this word translates to, so I need to figure that part out to really understand what it's telling me. But the achievement is that we escaped, we went out, and we found community, which is a very sweet ending to the game. It makes me very happy. Oh, it's maze. Oh my gosh. That makes sense. Escape from the maze. Go out, find a community. Saucely says, what you girls really need is a soft, fuzzy mouse. This is real and true. Let me pin. Oh my gosh. Mikey Muller, the person who's been going insane and making recreated videos. At least I think that's the same person. Either way, I was watching a lot of those videos earlier. Let me pin the message that what you girls really need is a soft fuzzy mouse. There we go. Alright, there's more achievements. There's a hidden achievement. That apparently 37.3% of players have achieved. But intriguing. Well, hey, we got the good ending. Yes, I've been watching Tally Hall on Strike. I had searched videos by newest on Tally Hall because I was really curious what was going on, and then there was the Banana Man video. I was like, wow. And then I watched more of them. I'm just really impressed at the just sheer editing skills. I haven't seen all of them. I saw there was another one when I was opening up stream, that there was another one made today. But honestly, you know, be proud of just the absolute insanity of making a bunch of Tally Hall music videos every single day. That is very impressive to me. Although I do hope that the teachers' strike works out and that, you know, those educators are able to get the things that they need. But, like, I don't know. It was a very entertaining find for me today. That is my favorite find of the day. But yeah, that is my recommendation to other viewers, is to watch Tally Hall on Strike videos. Because they're very silly and the editing is crazy. Alright. Okay, well, I got some achievements, but that means there's more to find for perhaps another stream. Perhaps another time. But yes, we love Willwood. And yeah, and then I do have a variety of other games in my library. I only have like a few of them downloaded. I was playing Among Us earlier. But I was playing with like Project Letters and Amazing Purple Girl and a lot of other British people. Oh, and Charlie. They're not British though. A lot of British people. Anyways, this is my random yapping from finishing the game. But yes, I want to do other streams. I must get all of the achievements in the same way that with Enna Dream Barbecue, I got all of the achievements. I'm not quite much of a gamer, but I like games that tell a story. And games that, you know, don't take hours upon hours of gameplay to finish. So, I'm very proud of this Enna achievement. It was very annoying. But yeah, anyways. That is my yapping. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, Éalú, I have to play some more. Would I recommend this game to other players? Yes. Let me write my review on it. It is a beautifully crafted game with puzzles that are maybe only mildly infuriating to an impatient person. Mabel? Wow. Maybe mildly infuriate. Oh my gosh, I can spell. To an impatient person. By nature. Or maybe impatient gamer. Impatient gamer. Which I must work on. But very, very satisfying to complete. Wow, I can so spell. Satisfying to complete. Okay. It's a beautifully crafted game with puzzles that are only mildly infuriating to an impatient gamer, which I must work on, but very satisfying to complete. The animation and creativity is stunning. And I adore the use of stop motion here. Will Wood's soundtrack is also incredible. I love this game. The Roo says, that reminds me of how I used to have a different user that was Mabel Pines girl. Like escape. Before my Tally Hall ones. See, the Gravity Falls to Tally Hall pipeline is very weird, very real. That is entirely how I got into Tally Hall. It was Saucely's fault. Making Bill Cipher the Mind Electric animatics and animations. I'm like, wow, this song is so strange. And I went on a rabbit hole, and then I just never returned. You know, one day you're watching a Bill Cipher animatic, and then 5 years later, you're like Googling brick textures in Ann Arbor, Michigan to figure out if it matches up with an album on Bandcamp of a band. Yep. Anyways. Alright, I love this game. I love Tomcat, Disposables. I love In Case I Make It by Will Wood. Absolutely worth the purchase. Alright. Sure, I'll allow comments. Post review. Alright, I have now reviewed this game with 4.6 hours of gameplay. Oh, circle puzzle bug. I wonder if this was... what was going on? Or the puzzle stopped responding to user input. Walmart bag! I'm so sorry! I defeated the game. I mean, not defeated. I successfully escaped. Wait! I wonder if I can show you, actually. Let me see if it'll let me load it up. So I don't spoil anything too much. So I figured out the last puzzle, which was mapping, rooms. Let me go back up there real quick, actually. I gotta show it to Walmart bag. Oh no! That is so tragic. That's such a hater behavior from YouTube.com to not give a notification. You were direly missed, Walmart bag. Man, speaking of Tally Hall videos I watched today, Walmart bag, I watched your POV of the bald plushies moment. And I was laughing so hard I started crying because of the audio quality. It is, yeah. It is some quality content. It made me hysterical. I don't know. It is artwork. Everyone must go watch Walmart Bag's video that's bald of a moment from Sonic Lunch. It's my one of my favorite things today. That and Tally Hall and Strike are my favorite Tally Hall videos of the day. Alright, so I was able to solve this puzzle. All of these dots mapped to their location on the map. And then when I open this up over here, then it gives a whole copy of the map over here as well. Walmart Bag says, my camera sucks. I think it just really adds to the charm. It feels like you're coming full circle of these, you know, older Tally Hall concerts where the audio quality on these recordings are just so horrendous. The Roo says, I'll do that to wake up tomorrow, trust. Yeah, the audio will definitely help you, like, you'll feel awake and alive after that. But yeah, so that was the puzzle that I figured out. Oh wait, I forgot there's another puzzle that I found, and I don't even know how I solved it, because I was just kind of pressing buttons for funsies, and then I solved it on accident. But yes, Walmart Bag. There's this other side room here, and this combination of buttons, and somehow I pressed it, and it opened up this pathway. And then it goes through here, through a door, and it goes through another door. I really liked the POV of those, like, rooms together. And then, yeah, here. Walmart Bag says, the Mucka Blucka one is, like, 10 times worse. Oh my gosh, Mucka Blucka in the club. I gotta listen to that one, too. That one was, like... That was so iconic to me. Mucka Blucka in the club. Playing twice, like playing 13 several times, and then Mucka Blucka. It was so silly. Shout out Matthew Altruda for whatever that was. Yeah, oh my gosh. I love the animation of him going over all of the little wooden puzzles. The Roo says, once I put a flamingo video on before I went to bed. To my horror, I woke up at 5 a.m. to one of those flamingo screaming compilations. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I usually, like, I don't watch videos to fall asleep. There was a point in 2021 where, like, every night I would listen to Good and Evil by Tally Hall as kind of like telling my brain, alright, time to do a nighttime routine and go to bed. And so I'd listen to that at night. Sometimes I'd fall asleep during the songs. Last night I fell asleep on a call with a friend while we were both kind of doing our own thing, and then I like woke up in the middle of it, and I think I started meowing. I just was meowing on the call. Probably because I had a cat on my lap. I don't know. It was just... my delirious subconscious was like, okay, we gotta spit some straight facts into this call. Walmart Bag says, my grandma got a photo of me screaming, and I die laughing every time I see it. Man, that is iconic. Dude, Labyrinth in the club. It was pretty great. Shout out to when Matthew was teasing that he would play Kojum Dip at the Blind Pig, and then he never did. I'm not salty about that. The Roo says, my mom got a photo of me eating watermelon really fast one time, and now every year I recreate it. Alright, Walmart Bag. I gotta show you, because, you know, we figured out all of the puzzles, and there was this room with the door. There was a room with the door. Somewhere. Not that door. I don't trust that door. There was a different door. I've been doing really good at not letting Willard die, and I want to keep it that way. Walmart Bag says, I had a dream that Andrew was telling me about his parents' divorce in the middle of a flood. Dang. I've had a lot of dreams of, like, Tally Hall. Okay, it's really funny. This actually hasn't happened in the past year. But, like, leading up to the past year, especially in 2021, I would have these dreams where Tally Hall was reuniting, and for whatever reason, I was in charge of putting a live stream together on OBS, making sure all the sound is correct. Because I've done that a handful of times before, in more, like, fancier settings than just from my computer. You know, like talent show type stuff. Yeah, look, okay, anyways, sorry. See, that door opened. I was getting sidetracked. Anyways, I would have these dreams about Tally Hall was reuniting in my, like, this, like, tiny community center in my hometown or something, and I was tasked with having to live stream it, and I was, like, so stressed out, and, like, trying to figure out all of the correct settings and things, but they were, like, reuniting, and I was live streaming. And then someone pointed out to me, Emma, that's kind of what you've been doing. There's been these, like, you know, close to reunions. And what am I doing there? Holding a camera. It was a prophecy. The Roo said, I had a dream that I was about to meet Rob, and my dad knocked on my door in real life, which for some reason translated to the door behind Rob being kicked down behind him and squashing him. Oh no! Yeah, I guess I can't think of having Tally Hall related dreams in a bit. It was definitely a lot more of the case in 2021. Because it was the pandemic, and I was losing my mind. I was going bonkers, as you know, and watching these videos of all of these, you know, all these guys just having fun and, like, making music together. And I was like, man, I wish I could have that in my world. Nope, stuck inside. And I just would have a lot of, like, you know, parasocial type dreams because I was, like, projecting really hard that I wanted to have fun Tally Hall adventures. Anyways. I guess I have been having a lot of fun Tally Hall adventures now. So maybe it was another prophecy. You never know. You never know. But dreams sure are interesting. There's the podcast episode I talked with Sky, and he had some pretty entertaining Tally Hall dreams. It was in the part 2 of the podcast, so if you're like, man, I like hearing about Tally Hall dreams, let me do it. You know, we need to do, like, a community dream journal of Tally Hall dreams. Anyways, Walmart Bag, this is for you. I'm going to show you the door. We're going to go through the door. It's so peaceful and serene. The crickets chirp. And it's getting louder. And we crawl through, and look at that. Grass. Grass in the horizon. It's so cute. I love it so much. The Roo says, if only we had the ability to touch grass too. See, maybe it's a metaphor. We must also touch grass and escape. Wilmer Bag says, Willard is on his way to your house. This is true. Willard and friends. But yeah, anyways, I wanted to show Walmart Bag the ending because I felt bad ending the live stream as soon as Walmart Bag appeared. But that way, that kind of shows you things that you may have missed because it took me a while to figure out what I was doing. But yeah, I love this ending so much. It's so beautiful. Man. I wonder, like, how long it took to set up the... Well, it probably didn't take super long to set up the time-lapse. But... I mean, it just takes long for a time-lapse to occur, but... I don't know. You probably have to, like, kind of babysit the camera to make sure, like, it doesn't get knocked over, or, like, an owl runs off with it. I don't know why I'm thinking of owls running off with it. But, yeah. Anyways, I love this game. It's so cool. And there's more achievements. More achievements to find. And I do like that thanks to the player for caring for your mouse. I'm like, for like one of the bad ends, I'm like, oh, I was like, what the heck was wrong with you? Why are you tormenting your mouse and making it die 24 times? That would be really sad. I do have a feeling that's what that room means, but I don't know. I feel like the other achievements are related to death, which is rather unfortunate, but anyways, I shall call it here for the night / time zone, wherever you are. But I'm assuming most people it's night. And for most people it's probably later than it is for me. For me it's a pretty normal 8 p.m. Although I do go to bed at like 8:30 because I get up early. Because I'm insane. But yeah, thank you for the people tuning in on the live stream. And for the people joining me on these adventures. I do want to play Éalú some more times. To find the other achievements. Although if the other achievements mean that Willard dies, that would be very depressing. But you know. But yeah, sleeping is good. I also would love to play like Enna Dream Barbecue again, even though I did get all the achievements on that one. I also really like this game. And my connection to Tally Hall is the Enna web series was really big when I got into Tally Hall. And due to that, yeah, I don't know. But look at that, 33.9 hours. I'm so normal. I'm so normal. Yeah. And you got Among Us. I'm playing through Undertale, but that's more of like on my own time. But I got a few fgames. But yeah, I did have some Enna playthroughs. So yeah, I do want to do it more. It's such a fun game, and it's really fun for people to watch like completely out of context too, and try to piece together what's going on. Oh, the Roo says my Portal obsessed brain wants to ask you to play that next. I think I do have it on a wish list. For if it goes on sale, I think. Yeah, I do have the Portal on a wish list for the next time it drops down to like 99 cents. I don't know. But yeah, that is something that I want to play one day. I want to play Star Wars: The Old Republic as well. I got a collection of games. Oh, I do have the Skywalker Saga. That's more just Star Warsy stuff though. Anyways, have a good night. Sleep tight. Good luck with school. Unless you're unless you're the person behind Tally Hall on strike, in which case best of luck with creating the next video. If that person's still in the chat. Maybe not. Maybe sleeping is good. But yeah, gotta love Among Us too. Man, Among Us, I've only played that for 7.2 hours. That seems too small compared to Enna Dream Barbecue. Anyways, yeah, have a good night, chat. Sleep tight. Don't let Willard bite. Like, he's friendly. He lives in your walls, but help guide him out into the great outdoors so he can make friends, as we've learned. And so I shall conclude the stream.